Gather in close for a minute. I've got a story you won't want to miss about a film that didn't just change the world of cinema, but completely redefined what it meant to be in awe of the impossible. I'm talking about Jurassic Park. And trust me, if you think you know what a blockbuster is, you haven't felt the ground shake, heard a thunderous roar, or had your heart pound in your chest until you've truly experienced this masterpiece. So, let's travel back to 1993. Picture this. Steven Spielberg, already a living legend thanks to Jaws, E.T. and Indiana Jones, finds himself obsessed with a single question. What if dinosaurs could walk the earth again? Not in some distant cartoony way, but with skin you could almost feel, teeth that could shred steel, and a sense all so powerful it could silence a room. That's the challenge Spielberg accepted. And he assembled an extraordinary cast to pull us into this vision. Sam Neill as Dr. Alan Grant, rugged and reluctant. Laura Dern as Dr. Ellie Sattler, sharp and fiercely independent. Jeff Goldblum, dripping with charisma and chaos as Dr. Ian Malcolm. And Richard Attenborough, whose John Hammond radiates both warmth and chilling ambition. But the magic of Jurassic Park isn't just in its cast. Behind the camera, a revolution was happening. This movie's budget was around $63 million, a staggering sum of time, but every penny was an investment in the future of storytelling. Spielberg brought together titans of effects, Stan Winston's legendary animatronics for those unforgettable practical dinosaurs, and Dennis Muren with industrial light and magic, who, alongside Phil Tippett, conjured digital creatures so lifelike. The world's jaw dropped. For 1993, this was science fiction come true. No one had ever seen CGI this seamless, this believable. The story? It's pure adventure, spiked with terror. Scientists Alan Grant and Ellie Sattler are whisked to a secret island, Isla Nublar, by Hammond, who promises the impossible. And when those gates swing open and we, alongside the characters, lay eyes on a real, living Brachiosaurus for the first time, Spielberg delivers a moment so magical it transcends the screen. You feel the wonder, the trembling joy, the disbelief. And that, right there, is the heart of cinema. But wonder quickly curdles into terror when greed and hubris take the wheel. Hello, Wayne Knight as a scheming Dennis Nedry. The carefully constructed fantasy collapses. Fences fail, storms rage, and suddenly, the T-Rex is free. That rain-soaked, pulse-pounding Jeep scene, it's etched into the DNA of every movie lover. Suspense, chaos, and sheer primal fear, captured with Spielberg's signature mastery. You remember the water glass, don't you? The trembling ripple? It's a lesson in suspense. Simple, haunting, unforgettable. And the music. Oh, the music. John Williams delivers a score that is at once triumphant and haunting. A theme so evocative that just a few notes can send chills down your spine. He gives you permission to marvel, to fear, to hope. The sound design, the deafening roar of the T-Rex, the clicking talons of the velociraptors, pulls you right into the jungle. Dean Cundy's cinematography is crisp, lush, and tactile, using the Hawaiian island of Kauai as a playground and a nightmare. But Jurassic Park is so much more than spectacle. Its impact on the industry was seismic. The movie grossed over $914 million in its original run, smashing records and expectations. It won Oscars for Best Visual Effects, Best Sound Mixing, and Best Sound Editing. Museums saw a spike in visitors. Paleontology became every child's dream job. The film's blending of practical and digital effects became the gold standard, opening the door for The Matrix, Lord of the Rings, even Avatar. Suddenly, anything was possible. What most people don't realize is the drama behind the scenes. Spielberg was editing Jurassic Park while directing Schindler's List, two of the most influential films of the decade at the same time. On set, the animatronic T-Rex would occasionally spring to life after getting wet, scaring even the crew. And Laura Dern would later joke about never trusting a patch of ferns again, always half expecting a raptor to leap out. There were controversies too, debates about whether the film was too frightening for kids or whether it glamorized genetic engineering. But Spielberg, in classic fashion, never spoon-feeds us. He weaves warnings about hubris and the unpredictability of nature right into the DNA of the film. Your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they didn't stop to think if they should. That line, that's not just for the characters. It's for us. What makes Jurassic Park stand tall above its many imitators and sequels is its perfect balance. Every pulse-pounding chase is grounded by moments of real heart and humor. The characters aren't just cannon fodder. They're flawed human,